Good morning. So I was just sitting here shuffling, taking a breath, listening to the cards as I do it, reminding myself it's okay to take a breath. And my mind wanders. You ever sit there and just do that step back to see how you got to something? Well, I'm sitting here shuffling these cards, and I'm thinking, this has got to be the best deck for shuffling. The cards are like perfect for shuffling. They just flow. And then my mind starts wandering more until finally I'm sitting there and it just reminded me of something that I was told a long time ago. And I was told that when I'm sitting at the kitchen window having breakfast, to remember to look for the magic in the ordinary. I thought that was pretty deep when I was younger. Something that stuck with me. We take things for granted, but remember to look for the magic in the ordinary. So it's true. So that's where my mind went this morning. So let's see what the universe has for us today. Let's see if there's a lesson, a focus, something to learn. Again, taking that breath, allowing ourselves to relax, at least for the next 10 minutes for the day. The rest of the day can carry us where it needs to, but right now we can afford to just sit here and listen to the cards. So, let's see what the universe has for us. I'm going to split my deck into 3 as I do. And I keep in mind that each one of these decks is a different thread that goes out to the universe. And each one of these stacks is a different conversation. So if I pull on this thread, it'll be a different conversation than if I pull on this one or this one. So today, let's take a look at what's right at the heart of the matter. What's right in the middle there? So I'm going to do my 3 and 1. And I'm going to flip over the cards one at a time so I can read the story at the same time as you. And I'll be doing that stream of consciousness thing where, again, I'll think I know exactly where the cards are going until I get to that final chapter where it's like, I have no clue, but it turns out the butler did it. And this will end up changing everything. So let's turn over the first card, where we have the 3 of Cups, which is about celebrating. It's about getting together. It's about taking a moment to look at the magic in the ordinary. About reflecting. So, let's go ahead and take a look and see what this card has. We have the 7 of Swords. So, the 7 of Swords is when we react to something negatively, where maybe we feel like we deserve something, and so we can be a little bit sneaky or underhanded, or we're not approaching something in a way that is not selfish. So it's about being selfish. It's about taking what we want. So in this card here, we can see that we have these 2 friends here that are working together in unison. We have her who's looking over here. She's not paying attention. As a matter of fact, these guys are distracted by this person. So is there something that we feel we deserve? Something that we feel like, we should just take it? So I'm going to flip over this card, which is the 9 of Coins. Nine of Coins is that fulfillment card. It's that what you get after you've worked hard and you get to take a break and actually enjoy it. With the Nine of Coins, it's sometimes about all the effort that you put in. But the balance here is that Seven of Swords. I'm going to flip over this one last card here, and this is the advice card, which is the Four of Swords right underneath. Okay, so with this story then, one way or the other, the Nine of Coins, where things work out. How we get there is up to us. So here we see where we're distracted and not being a part of, and doing what we need, doing what we feel we need to do to gain our goal. Again, she's by herself. She's not with the group here. Three, 4, 7, 9. 7 and 4. So the Four of Swords is a mental break. You know, that taking that moment, that mental moment where, thank you, Whistle Jackie. Yes, it is the one of my favorite. It's the Golden Tarot. And as I mentioned before, it shuffles really nice. But the Four of Swords is where, after Three of Swords, you make these decisions. And it's finally time to take a break. So even with the Three of Cups, are you being a part of? There's a celebration. But intuitively, I'm looking at this, and this person is not looking like they are resting and contented. Are they? Well, maybe. But I can tell you what it all comes down to. And I don't like to put things like this, but it's almost like, congratulations. You've got something over on people. Woohoo! You know, you wanted to get something, you wanted something. Congratulations, you got it. But you're going to enjoy it by yourself. I mean, that's what this comes down to. Group of people doing selfish, self-seeking things to get what you want. Woohoo! Congratulations, you're by yourself. I mean, fulfillment, you get it. But the advice card here is saying, maybe you don't need all those swords. Maybe 4 is enough. Why don't you just take a break and think about what you're doing? You don't have to be alone when you do something. You don't have to be alone in a crowd. And it's our behavior that dictates that. How we behave dictates what we get in the end. And this card is simply a card of meditation, of taking a mental break, stopping, reflecting, and thinking about what we're doing. Stopping, reflecting, and thinking what we're doing is what this card is about. So, you can achieve your goals, but do you really need to be selfish and self-seeking to get it? That's what it's asking. Turn around and face the people that you're celebrating here with. Find a way to become a part of. And find a way to slow down that thinking that says, you know what? I'm just going to do whatever I have to. And justifying. It's easy to justify being selfish and self-seeking, especially when you get what you want. So really, stop, think about it, and is that how you want to achieve the ends? So today, think about where we might be selfish and self-seeking, where we might be taking advantage of other people. So I tell you what, you look around at people who are selfish and self-seeking, people who are in industry or politicians, and they live the good life, don't they? And so we feel like we deserve that. But I don't want to be that alone person. I mean, there's a reason why you hear about somebody sitting in a beautiful villa in Tuscany with all the money in the world and they commit suicide. There's a reason for that. Go back, become a part of. And before you react, take that mental break. Take that moment. Take that pause between thought and action. Take the pause between thought and action. So with that, I hope that you again have an amazing and a wonderful day. I'm going to try and have a pretty good one too. And today I think I'm going to focus on taking that pause between thought and action. What I can do to help those around me instead of being the selfish self-seeking, getting what I want. Woohoo, I win. So I'm going to keep that in mind today. So, Canada. Well, Scarlett Luxana, I'm not pronouncing that right, but by the way, I love Canada. I've been there twice. I've done two 2-week driving trips through Canada, up to Ontario and all through the Montreal area there, and Canada is amazing. So if you go to MyTarot.org, you will see my webpage with all the contact stuff there. So it's MyTarot.org. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. So, and with that, I hope everybody has a good day. And again, MyTarot.org, you can go ahead and set up a time with me, and we can do like a Skype or something like that if you would like. And for everybody else, I want to thank you all so very, very much. And I will be back here tomorrow at 7:15 again. So, take care. Bye.